Good morning, student. I am Mrs. Rushali Chaudhary, lecturer in a Praveen Patil Polytechnic. Today we are going to learn chapter number 5, water treatment and analysis in a applied science chemistry. It is used for the electrical, mechanical as well as the civil branches. It is used for all three branches: electrical, mechanical, civil. That is a water treatment and analysis. Water is the basic requirement for the human life. If water is not present, human life is not possible. What are the different sources of water? There are oceans, rivers, ponds, and a stream, lakes. Whatever the water obtained from the nature, we are not using as it is. How we are going to convert into the industrial use, that we are going to learn in this topic. Water from the different sources containing the different types of impurity. So in the water treatment chapter and analysis, we are going to remove out that impurity, make water suitable for the industrial as well as the drinking purpose. जो भी रिवर में वाटर, पॉन्ड में वाटर अवेलेबल है, वी आर नॉट जनरली ड्रिंकिंग एज it is containing lot of impurity. How we are going to remove out that impurity, that we are going to learn in this topic. Why water is required, why we are going to learn this topic in an engineering field? Because water is not only required for the drinking purpose or the living, it is required for the engineering also. Water required for the power generation. Without power, engineering is not possible, right? We require the electricity. So main electricity plants are made based on the water plants. It is required for the agriculture. Whatever the product obtained from the agriculture, that is required for our human thing. Even we require the computer, software, electronics things, mechanical machines, construction, but we require the food. That is our basic priority, basic need. Municipal water supply, civil engineers, electrical engineers, whatever this, and the mechanical engineers, whatever the water supply from the river to your household will take place, that is managed by the civil engineers, mechanical as well as the electrical engineers. It is required for the wildlife, it is for the recreation, it is required for the industry like a concrete plants, manufacturing of the iron, manufacturing of the steel. Water is basic thing. But in this topic we are going to learn what are the different sources, impurities present in the water, and from that impurity how the water, how we are going to remove out the impurity and make it suitable for industrial as well as the human. Rainwater is the purest form of natural water as it is obtained from the evaporation from the surface water. But when it is coming towards the earth downwards, lot of impurity from the atmosphere get dissolved in that, like atmospheric polluting gases, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide get dissolved in that. So water is become slightly acidic, all the alkaline depends upon the impurity. When it is sprayed on the earth's surface, solid particles like a metallic, non-metallic, whatever the earth's surface made up of, that get dissolved as well as the suspend in that water. Due to that, water properties are changes. When it is a purest form of water, it is bad conductor of electricity. When the impurity get dissolved in that water, it become conductor of electricity as the ions are formed. Cation and ion get formed in the water. What are the impurities present in the water? They are basically classified into the four types. First type is suspended impurities. In that we are going to learn inorganic. impurities like clay, sand, non-living impurities, while the organic impurity, which contains the carbon, which is obtained from the oil, plants, animal matter, plant leaves, branches, get suspended on a water surface. They are called as a suspended impurity. They are the floating particles on the surface of water. Next one is a colloidal impurity. What is meaning of colloidal impurity? Finely divided silica as well as the clay particles, which is not floating, which is not settled down, suspend. It is collide, float in between. That is called as colloidal impurity. Dissolved impurity. Salts like the sodium, seawater. See the seawater. Salt NaCl get dissolved in that. Calcium, magnesium salts also dissolve in that. Gaseous, when water flowing through the air or during the raining, what happen? Whatever the gases like a polluting gases gets dissolved in that water, and property of water is changes. Many microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, algae also present in the water. So that water is not suitable for the drinking purpose. How we have to remove this impurity and make it suitable for the drinking purpose. First, we will learn the physical impurity. Physical impurity includes suspended as well as the colloidal impurity. What is meaning of the suspended impurity? Clay, sand, decayed vegetables, animal matter, that is called as a suspended impurity, due to which water become turbid. What is meaning of the water? If we take pure water, it is a clear, it is a transparent. But if we take gutter ka pani or the sea water, it is not clear, light will not pass through it. See here the diagram. First water is clear water and second one is the turbid. Colloidal impurity. What is meaning of that? Floating impurities, which are the float in the water. Finely divided clay, silica, coloring matter, waste product, complex proteins and amines are called as a colloidal impurity. It causes a different color to the water as well as it changes the odor and taste of water. Ideally, water is colorless, odorless, tasteless. But due to presence of impurity, water is having color, taste, odor. In this diagram, you are able to see the water with the impurity, water with a dissolved suspended impurities, and the colloidal impurities. Next impurities are bacterial impurity. Lot of bacterial growth take place in a water due as the other impurities like this colloidal as well as the suspended impurities are present. Bacteria can be easily growth in a water, and that bacteria, due to presence of that fungi and bacteria, water is not suitable for drinking purpose. It causes various diseases like a typhoid, dysentery and hepatitis. So the process of removal of the bacterial impurity is called as disinfection. No, it is called as sterilization. Next impurity is dissolved gaseous impurity. What are that? Dissolved impurities are two types of impurity: gaseous impurity as well as the salt impurity. In a gaseous impurity, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide in a polluting air get dissolved in a water, due to which water become acidic in nature, and due to that acidic water it increases rate of corrosion and it become more corrosive. It is not good for a human skin as well as the plant. Dissolved salts impurity. When the chloride, sulfate, bicarbonate of a calcium, magnesium, get dissolved in a water in form of calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, calcium carbonate, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate. It makes a water hard. That is called as a dissolved salt impurity. By looking at water, you cannot say that given water is hard or soft. It is a chemical type of impurity. It is not only remove permanent hardness. All impurities cannot be removed by the boiling, but due to presence of this impurity, water is become alkaline. In the next topic, we are going to learn two types of water, that is a hard water and a soft water. This is occur due to presence of dissolved salt. Presence of calcium, magnesium salt get dissolved in a water. Due to that, water is become hard water. In these two beakers, conical flask, we will see same water content is there. When I am adding the detergent or the soap, I will observe in a soft water lot of foam will take place, while the hard water reaction will not take place. It will form white color precipitate, that is called as a hard water. These are the different impurities present in the water. Next lecture we are going to learn types of impurity, hard water, soft water, their effect and how to remove these impurities. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your attention.